All right, so we're here with Greg
Yep.
from WDFW, and we're at the Washougal Hatchery. And Greg, I've got a couple questions for you
Sure.
from Mike Walsh's fifth grade class. First one is, why do we have hatcheries?
Well, hatcheries were implemented basically to offset habitat loss due to destruction of habitat from logging, development, mostly dams. Dams were a huge part of it. Um, Basically, the hatcheries raise fish to help supplement fish that are spawn in the wild.
Okay. And when was this hatchery first started?
This hatchery was built in 1959 and it's been operated ever since.
Okay. And how many salmon do you raise here?
Well, we raise around 6 million salmon here annually.
Whoa.
Yeah, so we raise 3 million fall Chinook,
Uh-huh.
and we raise about 3 million coho salmon and about 400,000 chum salmon.
Wow, okay. And how many eggs do salmon produce?
Well, it varies per species,
Mhm.
but a fall Chinook salmon, an average female will have about 4,200 eggs in
Mhm.
her, and a coho salmon will have about anywhere from 2,500 to 3,000 eggs
Oh, okay.
in her.
Okay. I didn't realize that. And how long can they live?
Well, coho salmon are a 3-year fish, so which means from the time they're hatched until the time they come back to their stream and spawn and die, they're all 3-year-olds. So
Okay.
they die after 3 years. Fall Chinook or Chinook in general are different. They can be anywhere from 3 years to 6 years.
Okay.
So it just depends on how long they stay in the ocean. Some stay in the ocean longer, and the longer they stay in the ocean, the bigger they get.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the fish that we're getting today, I think John said they're maybe just over a year old? Or about a
Yes,
year old?
not quite a year old. They're
Okay.
almost a year old. They'll be a year old in December.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Right as you go
Happy
into the
birthday,
stream.
fish.
And then, so they'll be gone for 2 years in the ocean?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then they'll come back. And then how many do come back? How many fish come back to this hatchery each year?
Well, it varies year to year, but an average year would be about 8,000 fall Chinook and around 3 to 5,000 coho salmon.
Okay. And how do they find their way back to their home stream?
Well, that's debatable, and some scientists don't completely know the answer to this, but those fish can smell their native streams when they get close to them all the way in the ocean. No one really knows how, but as they get closer to their native streams, they have a keen sense of smell and maybe some sort of internal compass that guides their way. And once they get close to that stream, they can smell the tiny, tiny bit of that water from their native stream in with the larger water from say the Columbia or even the Pacific Ocean.
Oh, okay.
Which is just amazing.
That is amazing. Well, thank you, Greg.
You're
Appreciate
welcome.
it.